gives me the little boy vibe or he gives me grown man vibe, and you want to give her grown man vibes. Taking care of the cars, also being a handyman, all those other things, those are important. What I do, fellas. So I am back with a different type of video today, and it is easy ways to look more masculine. So I want to give you guys videos to, of course, help you guys improve and basically have you guys understand that females will look at you and be like, oh, he's more of a man, oh, he's so tough, or yes, he's my type because of these things that you guys are doing. And sometimes you guys are just not knowing you can add this to make yourself look more masculine, or sometimes just stop doing this and instantly you'll become more masculine. So the 3 things I give you guys today, I hope you guys apply it, and if you're already applying it, apply it some more. And so give this video a big thumbs up, and fellas, we can get on the line right after this and talk about what's going on in your life through a consultation. So do book your consultation by clicking the link down below, and consultations can be fun. Starts at 15 minutes, goes all the way into an hour, and bundle deals are available. So the first thing that I have on my list to go ahead and make yourself look way more masculine is know how to dress when it comes down to a suit and tie. So some guys are going to be a suit and tie guy. Some guys are going to be more of the dress shirt, you know, when you have nice long sleeve dress shirt. Even the golf shirts look really, really good as well. And then now back to your bottoms. Now, this is not how to dress, but this is some examples, right? So for the first one, now back to the bottom, you could wear maybe some nice black pants. Sometimes black jeans is cool. Even the suit that has the bottom piece, you can wear that when you're dressing up. Now, this is down to look like you are professional at times. This is down to look like you're masculine, but more so because you are looking like you're put together. So the whole formal look, y'all, there's a lot of fellas out there that don't know how to dress. I already said that. But when it comes down to actually putting yourself all the way put together, some fellas can't manage to actually have that pulled through. Now, the other thing about this is that you guys don't have to think that just throwing the joggers and the casual outfits is just everything, or don't just run to that because it's your comfort zone, right? So I say this to say that females that get actually around guys that don't do what other guys are doing, they look twice at that guy. So think about it this way. If she's coming across guys all the time that just look casual, right? And this is maybe just because she's just walking down the block, right? And then she sees someone like you wearing a dress shirt, a formal outfit, she's probably questioning, oh, where is he going? But also she is looking at you as a masculine man that is put together, that knows how to dress, that knows how to really, really pull it off. So the last thing I'll say is that it's about you making yourself look good. The same way a girl can wear a really, really nice dress and also certain colors might look really good on her, that is the same thing for you guys. Some of you fellas look better in a suit and tie. Some of you guys look better in a fitted shirt. So really know what looks good on you to make yourself look more masculine. And also, if it's like a fitted shirt, right? What else does that mean? That also means that that fitted shirt might be fitting on you very tight. So you could be looking stronger. You could be looking like, you know, your arms are bigger than what it is, all right? So that's just some stuff you guys can keep out there. Keep in mind when you're going out on dates as well. Like, how do you dress? How do you appear? Do you come looking like, you know, you're just going to the movie theaters when you're going to a fancy, luxurious restaurant? Remember these things, because these girls are watching y'all and saying, oh, you know, he gives me the little boy vibe or he gives me grown man vibe, and you want to give her grown man vibes. All right, so fellas, let's go on to the next thing, and the next thing is drive always. Now, this is actually like a strict rule. I have to say this is a strict rule because a lot of fellas out here, they will let their girls take the wheel. Now, listen, fellas, I'm saying it like this as in most times it should be you driving because you are the one, again, supposed to be the man in the relationship. Now, I understand if your female likes to drive. Understand if you guys are like swapping, switching, that makes sense. So sometimes, yeah, your girl might want to drive, right? But your job is supposed to always be on top of it. So if, let's say she says that I'm really, really tired and she is driving, definitely be like, oh, I could take it. I could take the car. I could take over the car right now. And fellas, if you are trying to take over, and I mean take over in the bedroom, know what you gotta be doing. Patreon tells you all that, what females like, and a whole lot of other things that y'all will never ever see on YouTube. Make sure you go catch up on all the videos. There's a whole lot, y'all. So back to you being the guy that is driving. Remember what your girl is trying to feel like. And here's just one real thing. princess treatment, passenger princess. Those are things that are out there being said by females because this is what they like. This is what makes them either feel more of a female, and also, of course, back to you taking care of them, right? When girls are saying things like that and they're in a relationship, they're talking about how they're in the passenger seat and their man is driving, and they're just chilling, relaxing, enjoying themselves, enjoying the vibe. But what's most important for that girl is that her man is the one that is driving the car, and that's because he is the man in the relationship. But once more, again, you are being the guy that is going to be guiding, taking care of her, taking care of the cars. Remember also being a handyman, all those other things, those are important. Take care of the car, drive the car around. Remember, oil change, all the other things that y'all got to be doing. And not that every guy does this in a relationship, but all those other things that girls would rather, let's say it like that, would rather have you be doing in a relationship, like maintaining her car if she's not going to be doing it all the time, or at least giving her reminders, or right back to driving her around, driving most times. And also just take it like this. If you guys are going to be going to like a nice fancy dinner date, right? And you're going to be the one that's not driving, who's going to come around and open the door, right? So I say it like this. It kind of seems a little weird if, let's say, she drove to the restaurant and then you came around and opened the door. Does that make sense? It doesn't. It makes sense that, you drive there, right? And let's just say you guys park, right? So you park in the spot, and a lot of times this doesn't happen in the modern day. It still happens, just not as much, right? So with some couples though, sometimes you'll see the fella come around and open the door for his lady, right? So now let's just say in this case, doing it the proper way would be you parking, coming around to the passenger seat, opening that door for your girl to come out, right? So it just really doesn't make sense for your girl to be driving instead of you. But of course, circumstances could be different. Certain situations are different. Sometimes, she has the car as well. So I'm really just trying to get y'all to get that. It depends on your situation. But if you have a choice, what makes the most sense to have you look masculine is going ahead and taking charge in that way. So just take it like this. You simply driving, you simply opening the door, all those little things, these girls are adding credit to yourself. And remember, when they are thinking if they're going to be with you or if they're actually with you, they are thinking of how this makes their life easier or makes them more happy. So if you are doing these little things, some of you fellas already know off the bat just to do this, then excellent. Make sure you're still doing it. And I'll also talk about other things along the lines of driving, such as, if you're going to be not having a car, what else you could do as far as like Uber and bus and all that stuff in other videos. So if y'all want videos more like that, let me know. And then let's get into the last thing. And the last thing is going ahead and having a more masculine voice. So the more masculine voice that you have, the better. And so in other words, the deeper your voice is, fellas, the more she's going to be attracted to you. Now, I know we cannot change our voice. I know, sometimes it could be like, you pull out the masculine, the deeper tone. You could possibly be doing that. But this is where you just try to stay closer to the deeper side, right? So the same way where I could have a deeper voice if I want to, or, same way where you could have like a high-pitched voice, avoid the high-pitched voice, right? So think about it like this. When you are crying, now I don't know how you fellas cry out here, right? And I don't want to know, maybe your girl doesn't want to know too, right? But listen, if you do cry, I'm sure it's maybe on that high-pitched side, right? When you actually let the sound come out, if you actually make sounds when you cry, it's going to be more on the high-pitched side. And if it's not, some guys have a deep cry. But it's the idea of how your voice softens, your voice either gets high-pitched or your voice just changes and it's not on that masculine tip no more, right? So if your normal voice as a fella is already deep, good for you. Keep it that way. And then, of course, when it's moments where you're crying or, if that soft side is going to come out, try to still talk like a man. So, if your voice is going to crack, you gotta just relax for a second so it doesn't. Like, calm down if that's the case. Or let's just say if you get excited, right? Sometimes it could be excitement can make your voice go up, or it can make your voice go down. Or again, if your mood is low, maybe you'll be talking so soft, and that could not make you also look masculine. So try to keep yourself obviously talking with confidence, obviously not stuttering, obviously just like kind of telling her like, hey, this is me, and introducing yourself with a clear tone, making sure you're not hesitating one bit. So fellas, again, with your voice, same way a girl can make her voice sound softer, the same way a girl, if she is crying as well, she can make her voice sound even high pitched, more low, and things like that. Y'all could do the exact same thing when it comes down to changing your voice to sound deeper, more masculine. And so if you are struggling, or if you find yourself in certain moments going back to that high-pitched sound or that really more of a soft girly sound, just try to bring it back to talking more masculine, more deep, and bringing it right back to being a guy, a man. All right, so talk with a lot of confidence and authority out here, fellas, and don't be afraid. Okay, so that is it for this video, my 3 top things. I hope this was helpful. I'm definitely gonna bring more videos like this. Don't forget about all the links down below. Check out Patreon, a whole lot of videos y'all won't see on here, and we can get on the line if you book a consultation. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all. Elevate hoodies are officially available. As you guys see, I have the black one on, and it comes in gray as well. It is high quality, and y'all can see it is embroidered stitched. A Champion logo right there, so it is a Champion hoodie, and y'all can have this for over 10 years. I hope you're elevating in your life and make this hoodie a part of your life. Throw this on, style it up. Let's see how you like to wear your clothing. You can put it with jeans, black jeans. And then we have the t-shirt. Of course, I got y'all with the t-shirt. Elevate t-shirt, and you can pair it with anything, y'all. You can get it together. This Elevate hoodie is to represent what you do in life, and that is to elevate. So make sure you go get your Elevate hoodie by clicking the link down below, and don't forget about the t-shirts, and it does come in 2 colors.